What is up, guys? I'm gonna do some scouting here today. I took the day off of hunting just to cruise around, check some of these fields, check some of these roosts to see what's going on. We got some snow last night, still snowing now. Nowhere near the amount that they said, but it's still coming down, so I think we're gonna get a few inches out of it. So I'm just gonna go around, check a couple of these roosts, check a couple of my fields. Unfortunately, you can't do both, hunting and scouting. It gets hard, so took the day off of hunting today to drive some around. I'm gonna check both my ice eaters. We got 2 ice eaters ripping in 2 different spots. I'm gonna have to fill those up, which sucks because it costs us usually a few $100 in gas here per season, you know, to keep these holes open just to get a couple extra hunts out of it. So I'm gonna check a couple of local roosts here, see what I can actually hear them. So I know there's some birds down there now, but I'm gonna hit that, hit a couple fields, see where they're at. Then I'm gonna go check all my ice eaters and see if we got some ducks in there, because I know we're getting some ducks into the area. So hopefully get some decent footage here of some scouting and stuff. I know it's not the killing that some of y'all like, but this is part of the game. You have to do it. I'm gonna probably be out. It's like 9:30 right now. I'll probably be out for 3-4 hours driving around and see if I can set something up for tomorrow. So let's see what happens. Check some roosts, check the ice eaters, get everything good, make sure everything's going good, and we'll see what happens. I'm at my first roost. Not good. I have a feeling that these birds might have split with the snow yesterday. I see like 8 geese down there, and there should be hundreds, if not thousands, right here. And it is a complete freaking dead zone right now. There is a chance that they're out feeding right now, but even still, it's only 9:25, and these birds should be here right now. I have a feeling the snow pushed them out, which I knew the end was, well, not nowhere near end, but I think some of them got pushed out because there should be a lot of birds here. This is a staging area. I saw 1 diver, 8 geese. So I'm a little depressed right now on this spot. So I'm actually gonna head north, check another spot, because there's a pretty good staging area up north. So we'll check that out. But man, if these birds split, I'm gonna be pissed. So guys, let you know. Well, had a feeling they were gonna be north here. I have another little, well, not roost spot mine, but another spot these birds like to hang out. There's a few hundred, actually I don't even know, I gotta keep coming here. I get a little gap here to see them. Looks like they're sitting on just a little bit of sheet ice, which I'm a little surprised about. Oh, here we go. Still not good numbers, that's for sure. I was hoping there's gonna be a few hundred in here, and there's not. But at least, oh, a couple mallards are in here. Yeah, that's not good. Oh no. All right, well, I'm officially starting to get depressed here. This is the second stop, and there's just not a lot of birds. So I'm hoping something's gonna change here. I'm gonna keep on going north a little bit, because there's even more pockets up here. If I find a huge pocket, I might just take my boat, set up on these birds tomorrow, possibly. The only ooh, some mallards. The only problem, the launch is like solid 10-15 miles north here. They closed the one, so it's a pretty good boat ride I have to do. But if I can't find anything, I might set up on some of those birds tomorrow. You know, to scout, you got to know where these birds are and where they're coming from. You can have the best cornfield in the world, and if there's no birds to see, you're gonna be sitting here like an idiot watching the skies. So if you guys are gonna scout around, definitely find out where these birds are. Even if they get off the roost, sometimes you can follow them certain spots. Like I said, I'm gonna head north just along this river for a good ways, maybe go 20 minutes north, 30 minutes north, and just see what I can find, see if I can find any concentration of birds. But I just hope they didn't leave, and it's starting to look like they may have. So not to say more birds aren't gonna come, but we definitely don't have the numbers right around me locally that we should. So I'm gonna head north a little bit, then after that I'm actually gonna head quite a bit, almost an hour and a half west, to see. And between that, I should definitely be able to find something. Like I said, scouting sucks, guys, but you absolutely have to do it. You know, you can't be on Ducks Unlimited looking for handouts for retard reports. You got to get out here, put your time in, put the miles on it, and get it done. So I don't think anyone enjoys driving around aimlessly, but when you find feeds and you find birds and you can get permission to hunt them, it's definitely worth it. And you know, you just got to do it. So not looking good. Just about to check another roost, this little pond here. More or less, most of my roosts, these are small ponds for the most part. They're not not very big. I'm actually surprised the one was open yesterday. So I'm about to go by here shortly, and it just it's not looking good. So I'm hoping to see a nice little pile in here to give me a little bit of hope. Just to check my field that I've been hunting all week. Basically, it looked like somebody was in there, but I followed the tracks, and I think it was just a trapper. Didn't look like he stopped. Kind of just went around the edge, which is cool. So I don't think anyone was in there hunting. There are other groups that can hunt it, which, hey, fair game. They got permission. That's cool. But I don't want to hunt it tomorrow if someone was in there today for sure. So I got another little roost here I want to check here in a second, and if there's nothing in here, then you're going to hear me whine like a little baby. Because things are definitely towards the end, which I was expecting. I knew the end was near, and that's kind of why I've been hitting that field way more than I normally would have. If it was early in the season, I definitely would have let it rest, but I knew we were getting to the end, so I wanted to grind it out as much as I can. But there's not a ton of snow. It's only maybe a couple inches. I still could see like grass and a little bit, so I'd be a little bit surprised if these birds completely 100% left. But like I said, I got this roost right here that I'm going to take a peeky pie, and if this is done, then I think I'm done in this area, and we're going to have to find a different spot. So hopefully there's some birds on it. Hopefully you can actually see the birds on there. I know these GoPros don't have the best zoom. I think there might even be a new zoom feature, but let's take a peek and see what's out here. Oh, yeah, they're down there. However, the water is almost, oh my God. You can see them all the way on the edge. They're actually on the edge of the grass, not in the water at all. There's probably no way you're gonna be able to see that, but there's gotta be, you can hear them. Wow. Yeah, it's just about completely froze up. Those birds are not even in the water, they're on the edge, which I can't believe that. So they're gonna be out of here, because we have like single digits lows coming up here in the next couple days at night. So I think these birds are gonna be out of here today or tomorrow. So I'm not sure if it's even worth hunting, but that roost is almost completely froze, and it was wide open yesterday. And they're, like I said, they're actually on the edge of the pond. They're not even on the water, just sitting in the woods, which is crazy. I didn't think they'd feel comfortable doing that. But that water source is just about gone. Once the water's gone, they are too. Like I said, then we're gonna start hitting these river systems, because that stays. Oh, there's a couple little geeses. Oh, not gonna stop, not gonna stop. A little 12 pack right there. So I don't have permission for that field anyways, but it's always tight. It's right next to this road. I don't want to hunt it anyways. People are always walking up and down this road. It's always it's a tight field to hunt. So I'm gonna check a couple more fields. Been out here for about a little over an hour now, driving around. Hopefully can find some birds. I really hope they get on something tomorrow. Alrighty, coming to check where we got our ice eater here. Looks like it's open pretty good. Just unfortunately, I'm missing the key ingredient. There's no duckies down here, which I actually cannot believe that there's nothing down here. That's like absolutely perfect location too, and it's just oh my God, it doesn't get any better. Are you kidding me? And there's not a freaking duck here. It's actually a pretty legit spot to So we got generator, we got 2 external tanks running on this, so we don't have to fill it that often. So that's actually what I'm doing right now, is just checking this gas. We got a lot of gas. So we're good. We're probably got another day and a half of running, but we're gonna try to get in here tomorrow, I think. But like I said, it'd be cool to have some ducks. I don't see any signs that duckies are in here or anything, which sucks. But this is about the size of the hole we need. We don't want too much bigger than this, so we control where these birds land. So I think we're gonna try it tomorrow regardless, and see what happens. But Ice Eater's doing its job. I think that's a 3/4 horsepower, and it's definitely opening up this hole pretty good for sure. Not good. Driving around for 3 hours now. It's not good. These roosts are empty. They shouldn't be. The fields are empty. I found a couple very small groups of birds that aren't even worth setting up on. I'm not gonna go set up and drive an hour and set up for the 6 birds. Not happening. So I'm super annoyed. I got a couple more spots to look at, but it's just not gonna happen. I think these birds bailed, which I was expecting, and hopefully get the next push of birds coming soon. But we got a hard freeze up coming, like super hardcore, single digits for lows at night for the next couple days. And that's really gonna more or less lock some stuff up some serious. So frustrating for sure. There's just no birds right now, so hopefully something changes here with this cold coming in the next couple days. But kind of be honest, I'm kind of sick of saying that. I'm sick of hearing that. So hopefully something changes here soon, because it's not looking good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just circled all the way around back to my field, and there's got to be, I don't know, 300 to 500 in there, all the way to the left. I just don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see it, but I don't want to get too close and spook these birds as I'm gonna get in here tomorrow. But this is the field I've been hunting. I drove by this morning, there was nothing in here. I just scouted for 4 hours, and I come back here and circled around, and here they are. So I'm gonna set up on these birds tomorrow. I should have another good shoot, which is pretty cool, man. Can't believe these birds are still here, and I can't believe they're here in this numbers. But as long as they don't bail tonight, it's gonna be a bad day for a few of them tomorrow, that's for sure. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Oh yeah. The whole field is covered. So that is where I'm going to be tomorrow for sure. There's no doubt about it. It took me 4 hours of scouting to find a field that I've been hunting. So that kind of sucks, but I feel way better now that there's a lot of birds in here. They're super spread out, but I'm going to set up exactly where they are.